Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. Uh, Hope that during this corona pandemic time you and your family members are doing absolutely great. And we're having the second wave here in India. So I hope that you and your family members are keeping yourself safe during this difficult time. Okay, that is the prayer. And today I'll be discussing with you about an Iranian film, Taste of Cherry, directed by uh, my favorite filmmaker and one of the most important filmmakers of the world, Abbas Kiarostami. Abbas Kiarostami doesn't need an introduction. You all know about him. So let me tell you about the film. World famous Iranian film genius Abbas Kiarostami made multiple important films throughout his life. And Taste of Cherry is one of the most important films that he has directed. Kiarostami's films deal with multiple important issues like life, death, spirituality, separation, solitude, divorce, these kind of issues. And the most important topic of his films, of his life, is humanity. He believed in humanity. And apparently, Taste of Cherry may look like a film about suicide, but it is much more than that. I will discuss about the film. Taste of Cherry begins with Mr. Badi, and he looks like he seems to be, you know, in a desperate mode to find somebody to accomplish a particular task. We see that a group of Iranian laborers approach him for work, but he doesn't respond to them. He's not interested. He is searching somebody, searching for somebody to accomplish a particular task. He is not interested into anything else. He drives, and after a certain point of time he finds a worker. He approaches him. He offers him a drive, but the worker doesn't know that why he is inviting him for a ride. What is his purpose? We do not know anything about that. And the worker says that I will break your face if you do not go. So Badi stops the conversation right there and he starts driving. He drives off. While driving, he meets a Kurdish soldier, and he again describes the job to him. He reaches near the hole and he explains to the Kurdish soldier that he has to come the next morning, and he has to call twice, Badi, Badi. If he responds, then the soldier will help him to come out of the hole. But if he doesn't respond, then he has to throw 20 spadesfuls of soil into the hole. This is the task. So that means he is making it clear that he will commit suicide. The soldier gets frightened and puzzled, and he escapes, opening the other door of the car and down the hill. So Badi misses that person and he drives down the hill. He stops near a construction site and he meets a security guard. He says the same thing. He offers a ride to him, but the security guard cannot leave his post. But he offers him tea. He starts preparing tea. But Badi is not interested in anything else, right? He only wants somebody to accomplish a particular task. So Badi meets the security guard's seminarist friend and he offers him a ride. The seminarist clearly declines that. He says that as per Islam, suicide is not permitted, and he is absolutely right. He says, I am not interested for that job. So Badi doesn't have any other option but to leave him. He says clearly that I do not want any lecture from him. If you want to do that task, you do. Otherwise, I'm not interested for any lecture. So he stops there and he drops the seminarist and he drives away. Then he meets a taxidermist, Mr. Bagheri, and while driving, he takes him into his car, and while driving, Bagheri tells him that why do you want to commit suicide? He tells, he narrates a beautiful story, a very heart-touching story to him that once a mulberry saved his life. He also wanted to commit suicide, so he went near a mulberry tree, and when he ate a mulberry, he he saw that the taste is delicious, and he was not able to commit suicide. So mulberry saved his life. Then the Bagheri, Badi goes near his chamber, his workstation, and he says that please come tomorrow morning and accomplish this task. Mr. Bagheri says, yes, I will come. Then Badi leaves from there and he reaches his home. And at night, he contemplates suicide. And a thunderstorm begins. Suddenly we see that the screen is faded to black, and before that, Badi lies down in the hall. And when the screen finally, turns white, the blackout is over, the viewers see that Kiarostami and his team are shooting an audio take, and the lush green hilltop is shown. And the workers who were there, they are the actors who took part in that audio take. They are resting on the lush green hilltop. And that's how the film ends. The viewers do not know whether Badi has committed suicide or not. It is not required also. Kiarostami makes his point clear through this film. Now let me discuss with you, is it a film about suicide? Yes, it is. But as I told earlier, it is much more than that. Kiarostami shows suicide as an option to exit life. He argues that life is not forced on us, and only God will have that option to end our life. He doesn't agree to that. He says that if somebody has suffering, punishing pain, unbearable pain, then what will you do? If a person is not happy, an unhappy person only spreads unhappiness. If a person is there in a particular room and the room is closed and the key is not there, then the person will only suffer. Kiarostami argues he doesn't invite people to commit suicide. He doesn't invite that. He doesn't say that. He says that when at a particular time a person cannot bear the pain of life, better is to exit life. because the pain he will spread, the unhappiness he will spread will affect everybody, and that is not desirable also. He doesn't want to disobey neither, either Holy Quran or any religion. He doesn't want to disobey that. He only says that if somebody is not in a position to continue his life on a particular pathway, better is to exit. That's his point. But this film is about the preciousness of life. It doesn't end in a pessimistic way. The last scene, if you see there, the lush green hilltop, after rain the mudslides, the nature wears a new look, and everybody is in smiling face. That scene has that message. The transition to life is the only thing we should dream of. The film transcends into life, not death, not suicide. The film shows the preciousness of life. And you know let me tell you about different dimensions of the film. This is a minimalist film. All the actors are non-professional, very limited budget, and this film is devoid of any filmy extravaganza. So this is a very minimalist film. Kiarostami's signature styles are there. He uses bright color, zigzag, Iranian road, his signature styles. The visual distancing method, you see the audio, you hear the audio, the conversation between persons, but you do not see them. You only see the car being driven from a distance, overhead shots. So he uses visual distancing method. The conversation unfolds in a car, his signature style. The windshield is used as a reflection medium for surrounding. You can see the reflections of the surrounding on the windshield. He uses that as a medium. The automobile is used as a medium to talk. Always you see in Taste of Cherry bright color. So all these Kiarostami signature styles are there. And Humayun Paver, the cinematographer, did a brilliant job. He captured Iranian rural beauty beautifully, magnificent cinematography. Taste of Cherry received widespread critical acclaim over time across the world. It won the Palme d'Or in 1997 Cannes Film Festival, and Taste of Cherry has been ranked within top 10 films in multiple panels, multiple polls across the world. So I hope that you have already seen this film, and please do not miss this. It may look little slow, but it has multiple concepts of filmmaking. It's a gem, and Abbas Kiarostami doesn't need an introduction, right? So you all love him, I love him, I got inspired by him, I get inspired every day. And that's it. So thank you for watching this video, and until I make the next video, please subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates. Thank you for watching this video, and bye.